Hi, everybody. Yes, there are many of me. I am floating through the air in bubbles. I like to do things a little differently. Okay, let's just admit it. I'm kind of a kook, but I have fun with this techie stuff. And I also am kind of odd in that I think of things that a lot of people don't think of. And that's what's going on here. I decided to present a different kind of reading. Now, I want you to know I, as much as anyone else, enjoy a good pick a pile or pick a card reading on YouTube. I've watched many of them. There are readers that I highly respect, and I am not saying that this has to be instead of those. But sometimes when we get a reading from someone, despite the disclaimers that these are general readings and you should always just take what resonates and discard what doesn't, we rely on what we've heard and we take action. And then when things don't turn out, instead of taking responsibility for our choice, we go, oh man, why did I trust that reader? Well, the reader in these new card readings is going to be you. So what I'm going to do is give you different ways that you can choose your pile. And that could be picking out a stone, going by an archetype card as to it applying and what's going on in your life. It could be from artwork. It could be, who knows? We'll find out as we go along. And then once you pick your pile, initially, when we are just starting out on this, I'm going to only use cards that have writing on them. So I'm not going to tell you which of the meanings is for you. I'm not going to tell you if you should interpret your card as upright or reversed. It's going to be up to you. Now, I know that many of you are saying, I can't do this. I don't have any psychic gifts. Well, surprise. Probably a lot of you do have gifts. You just haven't realized it yet. I want you to explore whether maybe you do have a little something. Everyone has intuition. And I encourage people to trust their own intuition, but I know from personal experience that's not always easy. It is sometimes easier to turn to someone that we consider an expert and go by what they have to tell us than to trust ourselves. A lot of us went through things in our lives that made us doubt ourselves. I would like to provide a way for you to get over that doubt, to start trusting your instincts, your intuition, and have some fun with it. So, like I said, initially I'm only going to use cards that have writing on them. After a while I'll start switching those out, and it won't always be quite that easy. And then I will do a follow-up video to share with you what the guidebook might have said. But I want you to know, if you came up with some solid meaning for something and the guidebook differs, screw the guidebook. Go with what you came up with, because cards are up to interpretation. Now, I'm thinking that you're not going to always have to look at these bubbles, but you are always going to have to deal with me. Sometimes I have some trouble tracking, and almost all the time I repeat myself at least once, usually 3 times. Don't ask me why. I'm a bit quirky. But there's some fun to quirk, I'm thinking. So yeah, this is a little weird. Maybe it's definitely outside the box, but let's just go with it. And I'd love to hear your interpretations. It's lonely here behind the camera. I would love to have a little bit of companionship in the comments. So please feel free to share your interpretations and whether the cards meant something to you. It is important to remember we all pick wrong sometimes. So if you start into a pile and it just doesn't seem to apply at all, feel free to stop and go back and pick another one. We can't always be 100%. Not even the pros can be 100% of the time. So there's my introduction. The good news is once you've watched it, you don't have to watch it again. I will probably include this with every one of this kind of readings. And if you've already watched it, you can just buzz right past it and forget. I mean, who wants to see me more than once with these bubbles? How silly is this? At least it's fun. At least it's different. Life can get kind of boring. So let's add a little spice is what I'm thinking. All right, see you at the next card reading. That is you as the reader. Bye. Hi everybody, these are your You Are the Reader cards for January 21st. Sorry, banged the table, which means I banged the camera. I have to say the cards were a little crazy tonight. Maybe that's because I'm a little crazy tonight. There are some piles or folders, I guess you could say, with the mandalas that are going to have extra cards. If two came out instead of one, I took them. But if there were any more than that, I just threw them back in and started over. I just realized that I don't have any things for you to choose your piles, so I am talking as I'm grabbing. So already I have decided to put in some cards that do not have explanations on them as to what they are, like the very first one, because I don't know who's watching these, but I think you're up to the task. What I'm going to do though is to put any key words that are in the guidebook up on the screen to kind of help me along, since I'm throwing you into the deep end very quickly here. Okay, so pile 1 choice is this folder or this egg. Wonder if I can get some more light. There we go. Pile 1. Pile 2 is this folder. All the cards are already in there, as you can see, or this egg. Dang, it's hard to get in the light just right. Pile 2. Peggy throwing eggs around a little too hard. Pile 3 is this folder or this egg. Don't ask me why I got so many that were so similar. This one's sunstone, I remember that. The other ones I don't remember. So if you like the idea of sunstone, that's with 3. And lastly, pile 4 is this folder and this egg. See how similar they are? They all had properties I desired, or maybe I was working on my sacral chakra with the orange theme. I don't remember. So there's pile 4. So use your intuition if you would like. Or pick the folder that has the colors you like. Or pick the little egg that you like. But it's kind of hard since I gave you 3 that look so similar. Hold on, let me see what else I can do here. Now I'm just going to make you go on your intuition. Just throw it out to your spiritual team that you would like a clue as to which pile is the best for you, and listen to your thoughts or pay attention to a fleeting vision coming in, or maybe you'll even hear something. But you know, intuition is that feeling that this is just the right one, so go with that one if that's what's coming in. Okay, guys, there is your pile intro, which I am going to stop right now so I can keep track of my video production. And I'll be right back with pile 1. Hello, pile 1. Your cards are tucked inside here. Are you ready? Now, you did get an extra Lenormand card, and I will tell you that normally they are read together in Lenormand. You can just take them as they are separate, or you can try to put them all into the same scenario. So the first card is birds, gossip, rendezvous, negotiation. A conversation or negotiation, gossiping and spreading rumors. Rendezvous or intimate meeting, an anxious person or situation. Restlessness, tense and uneasy, busy and scattered energies. I know I'm going slow, but that's because I can't see them very well. So I think maybe what I'm going to do is read them off camera after I show you the front, because I don't know, I'm having trouble with my eyes. The next one is mice, thievery, stress, worry. Stress, anxiety, and worry, thievery or being stolen from, financial burden caused by others, deterioration, damages, and decay. Something must be replaced. A decline in one's life. The next one is woman, friendly, feminine person. Sorry about the glare. You know what? Never seems to be able to be perfect. This is a person with feminine qualities such as empathy, compassion, and nurturance. And this person is a friend or ally. And lastly, we have, don't get too excited, ring, commitment, dedication, promise. Following through on a commitment, a promise or vow is kept, a contract or agreement is signed, a proposal or engagement of marriage, a situation that is inevitable, a person that is dedicated. So there are your Lenormand cards. Next, we've got your tarot. And the first one is the devil. Addiction, greed, envy, materialism, compulsion, excess, playfulness. That is if it is upright. If we have the reverse, it is recovery, restoring control, freedom, release. You know, there's got to be a way to make this lighting a little better. Hold on here. I got all these gadgets. Let's try this. Is that better? Maybe. Okay. The next tarot card is Page of Swords. A curious kid, gossip, spies, prying eyes, telling the truth, restlessness, mental energy, or reversed. A weak kid, bad news, legal or tax issues, deception, manipulation. And your last tarot card is Queen of Wands. A feisty person, confidence, joy, mastery, courage, self-assurance, determination. Reversed, it means cold or angry energy, aggression, apathy, selfishness, jealousy, insecurities. Well, you've got some interesting stories right there. Now we're moving to the oracle cards. Your first one is the gift of neutrality. Balance is at work in your life. Yin and yang are opposites in energy, but reside side by side to create the gift of neutrality. The next one is Ladybug. Good luck. Someone's got some good stuff coming in this pile. You are a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck. Next we have Divine Masculine. And if you don't know what that means, I'm not cluing you in. You go look it up to see what that means. The next one is Mermaid with Pink Lotus. And that's the kind of card that I'll put the keywords up on the screen for you. Now, here is your postcard from Spirit, and it's just words, so I'm going to hold it up where I can see it a little easier. Dearest you, we are gathering our magic together to help you celebrate your new beginning. You're stepping into a new version of your life, getting to tell a new story as you create it. Doesn't it feel like spring when the urge to expand wells up inside you from a primal place? The form of what you are growing has yet to take shape, and it is exciting to experience this new and fresh beginning. It's normal to feel both push and push back when entering any kind of new relationship. It's okay to admit you don't really know what to expect. What you can know is it's time to dive in and allow that new version of life to take shape through you on behalf of your partner in life, Spirit. You have made it to a new level of awakening and contributing, and we are so excited to see where this will take you next. We're so proud of you. So those are your cards, pile one. You come up with your own interpretation of what Spirit is trying to tell you, and I would love to hear your interpretation. And then after a little while, I will make a video that expands on some of these cards that have titles that don't necessarily clue you into anything. All right. Thank you again for coming by. If you would give the video a thumbs up, that would be appreciated. And if you're not already subscribed, I'd love to have you. Okay, bye. Hi, Pile 2. Here are your cards inside the folder. We're going to start with Lenormand. And I will say that usually Lenormand is read in a 3-card spread together. So you just kind of make a story out of them. Your first card is Garden, Gathering, Public, Community. A social gathering, a party, reunion, or concert, being in the public eye, one's role in their community, public persona or status, teamwork, and leadership skills. Your next one is Stork. Improvement, upgrade, relocation. Relocation or short-term travel, a round trip or vacation, an improvement in one's life. Opportunistic change in work can sometimes represent pregnancy, a time of rebirth and renewal. I need to do some renewal on my fingernail polish, sorry. And the last one is Woman. Hostile, feminine person. A person with toxic feminine qualities such as manipulation, coercion, and codependency. This person is an enemy or foe. Your tarot cards, you've got an extra one. Your first one is, now don't panic if you don't follow tarot. You're not going to know. This doesn't mean someone's going to die. It means the end of one thing so that you can have a new beginning in another. Change, rebirth, endings, let go. In the reverse, stagnation, inertia, hope destroyed, feeling stuck, fear of change, holding on. Your next card is Page of Cups. A studious kid, a new love, dreamer, volunteer work, happy surprise, sensitivity. In the reverse, insecurity, emotional immaturity, a breakup, codependence, disappointment. Remember, you pick if they are upright or reversed for you. The next one is King of Wands. A bold leader, power, courage, charm, big picture, overcoming challenges. In the reverse, a bully, sexual problems, weakness, impulsive, unachievable, overbearing. And your last tarot card is Nine of Wands, resilience, keeping and maintaining boundaries, grit, last stand. This is that wounded warrior that you see holding all the wands, usually. Reversed, it means exhaustion, fatigue, questioning motivations, paranoia, defensiveness. All right, now we're going to move on to the oracle. Inner desires. Set some intentions. You are entering a phase of plenty or may have a sudden windfall. Goals are within your grasp. Ilk. Nobility. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Beautiful art on these cards. Next, Sacred Serpent. Now, I will put some keywords up if there are some in the guidebook for this. If not, you think about what a snake usually represents, and that could be shedding the skin of the old to uncover what is new. It also could be, you know, there's a snake in the grass kind of thing, but this is the sacred serpent. So that might be a clue as to how you should interpret it. And there were two from this deck. The next one that came up is solar plexus chakra. So you may want to look up what the properties are of your solar plexus chakra when it is over. What is the word? I lost the word. When it is out of balance, too much or too little can mean different things are coming out of you when you're dealing with people. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a challenge tonight. Your next card is Alchemical Seas. And now your postcard from Spirit, and all it is words, so I'm going to bring them up close to me in my glasses. Dearest you, pump up the music, bang the drums, get on up and start that hustle toward your goals and dreams. There are times to be still, but this is not one of them. Now is the time to make that first move. Say yes to life, pick up the phone, make that decision, and take that one step toward the gods or us. Expect a cascade of changes, good news, and opportunities to show up as if by magic. Well, we know it's really Spirit and all of us moving things around for your benefit. The point is that we are saying go for it. Take positive action toward your dreams. Even if the outcome isn't an exact fit for your agenda, it will all be orchestrated by Spirit and arrive in divine, appropriate timing. Don't you just love how it all works? We love you so, so much. And those are your cards piled too. I'd love to hear how you interpreted them all together. And I will be doing another video soon to expand on the ones that just have vague titles that don't really tell you anything. Thank you for coming by, and a thumbs up on the video would be appreciated. I'd love to have you subscribe if you are not subscribed already. See you next time. Hi, Pile 3. Here are your cards coming up. First we have Lenormand, and traditionally these are read in a 3-card spread. You got 4 cards, but you can still put them all together in a story if you would like. The first card is Bear. Protection, resources, power. A strong and tenacious person, an overbearing situation, investments, retirement, or 401k, inheritances and financial assets, a boss or authoritative role, a fierce and powerful protector. Your next card is Man. Flirtatious, masculine, flirtatious, masculine person. A person with masculine qualities such as strength, independence, and assertiveness. This person is a romantic interest. Then we have Lily. Maturity, peace, wisdom. Wisdom gained from experience. Peace, serenity, and relaxation. A retreat, spa, or self-care experience. Something that takes precedence, a situation that has matured, a person with seniority or tenure. And the last of the Lenormand is Anchor, endurance, fixation, stability. Feelings of safety and reassurance, settling down for a while, a time of contentment, something that is long-lasting, a situation that is enduring, a person that is stable. And now your tarot cards. The first one is Judgment. In the upright, clarity, awakening, reflection, your purpose, reckoning. In the reverse, denial, an error in judgment, weakness, doubt, self-loathing. Next, we have the Four of Wands, which is a twin flame indication a lot of times. Homecoming, friends, weddings, celebrations, family, community. In the reverse, leaving home, moving out, arguments, lack of support, home conflicts, transience. And your last tarot card is the Sun. Success, joy, celebration, material happiness. In the reverse, delayed gratification, depression, negativity, sadness. All right, here we go with the oracle cards. Here's your first one. Gliding through currents. With a different approach, you will glide through a situation with grace and ease, going inward and bringing your understanding, perspective, or behavior into flow will help your dreams take flight. And you got 2 from this deck. The second one from the deck is Push to Surface. That's a beautiful card. You may have become complacent. You might be stalling or in need of a new surge of energy. Become aware of the dynamics of your life. Oh, interesting. Now we have Turtle. Sea turtle. A lot of water in this, huh? You are master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm, and your path will unfold. Persevere, and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. And next we have one of these cards that don't really give you many clues other than you may look at the colors of the designs. This card is Keeper of the Light. Greens, oranges, looks like a hummingbird in there. Beautiful card. And then we have Triumph of Galilee. Hard to tell exactly. What the heck is that? Looks like a rat, but no, it looks like a squirrel, but it has the tail of the forked pitchfork. Then we have ships up here. I don't know, guys. I'd have a hard time reading that. And the last one I have is your postcard from Spirit, and it is just words. So I'm going to bring it up closer. Dear you, do you feel like you need to do all the work and fix everything for everyone, or you might have no value? Maybe you think you need to control everything, or else nothing will get done, be healed, be completed, etc. You may think you need to conform to what others expect of you, or choose a course of action to manipulate an outcome, but we don't think that would be a good choice. How about this? Even if it makes you temporarily uncomfortable, do something different. Set that boundary. Delegate responsibility to another. Ask for your needs to be met. And when faced with an impossible situation or sticky enmeshed relationship, repeat this mantra. I didn't cause it, I can't control it, and it's not my job to cure it. Then carry on. Feels good, doesn't it? The best part is everything just seems to work beautifully and honestly in the end. Love you so, so much. And those are your cards, pile 3. I'd love to know how you interpreted them, throwing them all together. Please comment if you wouldn't mind. A thumbs up to the video would be much appreciated, and thank you so much for coming by. If you feel like subscribing, that would be awesome. 5 more subscribers and I get to have a custom channel name, so that's cool. All right, see you next time. Hi, pile 4. Your cards are inside, and here we go with the wind up. Oh, there's one already trying to poke out of there. Your Lenormand cards. Usually these are read in a 3-card spread, putting the 3 together in a story. The one that was so anxious to get out of here is News, Package, Visitor. This is the writer. News is on the way. An important announcement. A package is arriving. A visitor will come by. Messages through a third party. Someone new entering one's life. Next we have Moon, recognition, fame, intuition. One's professional reputation, fame, and notoriety. Imagination and artistic capacity, intuition and psychic insight. One's innermost intimate nature, cyclical patterns, and personal habits. And your last Lenormand is Key, solution, access, revelation. One's karmic fate or destiny, the answer to a solution or problem, a prophetic revelation or epiphany. The way forward becomes clear. A situation that is significant, a person that is important. Now your tarot, your first one is Ten of Swords. complete and painful ending, rock bottom, failure, collapse, defeat. Now that's in the upright. In the reverse, new start, recovery, forgiveness, can't get worse, only upwards, inevitable end. Your next card is Five of Swords. Oh gosh, I got 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords. Bullies, theft, violence, abusive relationships, win at all costs, sneakiness. In the reverse, a fair fight, peace after trouble, getting caught, lingering resentment. And your last tarot card is the Fool. Fresh hope, take chances, new beginnings, travel. Reversed, carelessness, apathy, being unprepared, absence. All right, that was it on your tarot. Now we go to Oracle, and your first card is Leaping Through the Air. A plan you have made is on track. If you are waiting for something, get to work and stop putting off ideas or projects you are considering. You had 2 from this deck. The next one is Adrift in Shallow Water. Take a few deep breaths and reconnect to your inner peace. Notice the small things and appreciate them. Next, we have the Loon. Intuitive. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition, as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Let's see, put that up there. Then we have New Moon. This is usually when you manifest. A lot of pink in there, some purple. Next we have Storm Chaser. Not a lot of color in that one to read. And the last card is your postcard from Spirit. All it has is words, so I'm going to bring it closer. Dearest you, selfless giving is an elixir so sweet and life-giving and amazing that it should be customary for everyday living. Right now, generosity is being asked of you. Let go of a debt, release an obligation, or do a solid kindness to someone for no other reason than as an exercise of the heart. You will be surprised how quickly a generous heart is repaid. We know it often doesn't happen in the immediate exchange, so temper your expectations. Know that life has an uncanny way of sending miracles seemingly unrelated to your kindness, yet interconnected in magical ways. The more you act from generosity, the bigger your heart grows, and the more love and abundance you will experience. We also know that someone could be entering your life with a generous offer for you. Take it and trust you are worthy and deserving of it. You have to receive, not just give. We love you so much over here. All right, pile 4, that is your cards. I'd love to hear how you interpreted them. A thumbs up to the video would be awesome, and if you are not already subscribed and would like to, it would be wonderful to have you join me on the channel. Take care, everybody. Bye.